So this coin is part of the 47 Prefecture coin program. So it's in anniversary of the 60th anniversary of the enforcement of the Local Autonomy Law. So what they did is they made a coin for each of the prefectures. They made a 1,000 yen silver coin, and they made a 500 yen coin out of base metal, copper and zinc. Out of the 1,000 yen coins, for each prefecture they made 100,000. So this started in 2008, so that would be Heisei 20, and it went to 2016, so that would be Heisei 28, and they made one for each of the 47 prefectures. Each of them have some design on the front about something in the prefecture. So in this case, it's from Nikozan. And then the backs are all the same with this design here and the year. You can see 24. So Tochigi the coin was made in Heisei 24 or 2012. The coins themselves, the cost of them, because they only made 100,000 for each prefecture, the more popular prefectures are more expensive. So this one's kind of middle, low side. Tokyo, Hokkaido, some of those are very, very expensive. And also Hokkaido was the first one. And if I remember correctly, Tokyo was the last one. Other well-known prefectures, Nara, Osaka, Kyoto, generally command a high price too. Less well-known prefectures are generally lower. Ibaraki's got a lot of people, so I think that keeps its price up a little bit. But most of the smaller and the northern ones, so the northern part of Honshu, those ones are usually pretty cheap too. So the less well-known a prefecture is, generally the cheaper it's going to be. So this is the coin for Tochigi. That's the prefecture I live in, so that's why I wanted it. Partially. Tochigi is one of only 8 landlocked prefectures in Japan, which is kind of unique. We don't touch the ocean at all. We have a population of 1.9 million people. This here at the front, this is Yomimon Gate, also known as Day Passing Gate in Nikozan. So this is at the mausoleum to Tokugawa Heisei. We went there before. I'll put the link up above. It's actually let me get this correctly. It has actually quite a few sculptures on it, so it has lots of carvings of people and things, and you can't quite see there. The literature does show it. Oh yeah, here you go. You can almost see better here. So you see all these little sculptures on the gate. It is supposedly the most decorated gate in Eastern Japan. There are more, well, for a lot of these things, Eastern Japan was settled a little later, and it was further away from the old capital. And the Tokugawas put a lot of money into building up things in Edo, which is now Tokyo, and nearby areas as prestige projects. And also, I think, to some regard, to shift the center of power away from the west to the east to their headquarters. You notice that they didn't move they moved the government to Edo, and that became the base of their power, unlike previous shogunates where they didn't move the base of power. You know, Ashikaga might have been the home of the Ashikaga shogunate members, but they weren't there. They were off in Kyoto. And so that allowed the Tokugawas to A, consolidate a lot of their power, but B, it also meant that they put lots of money into the area to build up and, try to make the impressive, like a rival to the old capital. And Nikozan was important to them. This is where, Tokugawa Heisei, this is where he was buried. His mausoleum is here. They gave lots of financial support to Nikozan. And at one point, Nikozan was basically headed up by a member of the imperial family. I talked a lot about this actually in my video about going to Nikko, which I'll link. So yeah, here it is. This is the coin for Tochigi in the 47 Prefecture coin program. It was made in 2012. So Heisei 24.